Musk influence questioned. Mass layoffs at federal agencies prompt questions about Elon Musk's influence. In a shocking turn of events, mass layoffs at federal agencies have raised concerns about the influence of billionaire Elon Musk, a key supporter of former President Donald Trump. Musk has been closely involved in Trump's efforts to reshape the federal government through a group known as the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. This week, Musk publicly defended the group's initiatives while standing alongside Trump in the Oval Office, asserting the transparency of their actions. Musk boldly proclaimed, "So all of our actions are maximally transparent." In fact, I don't know of a case where an organization has been more transparent than the DOGE organization. This statement comes at a time when the federal workforce is facing significant reductions, prompting renewed scrutiny over Musk's role and the implications of his influence on government restructuring. Earlier this week, President Trump signed an executive order directing federal agencies to prepare for large-scale workforce reductions. As a result, reports have emerged from various agencies about employees being laid off, although the full scale of the cuts is still unclear. Many of those affected appear to be workers who are still on probationary status, typically within their first 1 to 2 years of employment. According to data, around 220,000 federal workers had less than 1 year of service as of last year. Shannon Bond, an NPR correspondent covering these changes, noted that layoffs are impacting a wide range of federal workers. For instance, the Education Department's employees working on student loans, software engineers at the General Services Administration, and even staff members at the Department of Veterans Affairs have faced job losses. The VA reported dismissing over 1,000 probationary workers, estimating a savings of $98 million annually. Notably, the layoffs extend to critical roles in national security. Workers at the National Nuclear Security Administration, a small agency within the Energy Department responsible for maintaining the country's nuclear arsenal, are also being cut. Reports indicate that approximately 300 out of 1,800 employees at the agency are expected to be terminated, despite attempts to secure an exemption from the cuts on national security grounds. The implications of these layoffs are significant, especially given that newer employees often possess the most up-to-date qualifications and training. This raises questions about the long-term effects on agency capabilities and the federal workforce's overall proficiency. In addition to involuntary layoffs, there has also been a voluntary resignation initiative known as the Fork in the Road program. NPR's Andrea Sue reported that about 3% of the federal workforce, approximately 75,000 employees, have agreed to resign under this program. However, this figure is notably lower than the typical turnover rate seen in government positions each year. As these changes unfold, the role of Elon Musk and the DOGE group remains a focal point of concern. Critics argue that Musk's influence over federal decisions could lead to detrimental outcomes for the efficiency and functionality of government agencies. His involvement has prompted questions about whether a billionaire with no formal governmental authority should have such significant sway in the reshaping of federal operations. The impact of these layoffs, coupled with Musk's close ties to the Trump administration, raises ethical and operational questions about the future of the federal workforce. As the government moves forward with these cuts, the potential consequences for agency performance, employee morale, and national security remain to be seen. In conclusion, the ongoing mass layoffs at federal agencies have not only sparked discussions about the efficiency of government, but also highlighted the controversial influence of figures like Elon Musk in shaping policy. As the aces navigate this turbulent period, the question remains: can they reclaim their identity as a championship-caliber team? The recent changes in the roster have left many fans concerned about the future. The loss of key players and the cloud of uncertainty following Wilson's comments have raised doubts about the team's ability to maintain its status as a powerhouse in the league. With the federal workforce undergoing significant restructuring, lawmakers, employees, and the public will be watching closely to see how these changes unfold and what they mean for the future of government operations.